Welcome back.
Welcome back to Test Drive Travels. I got pretty lucky with choosing my campsite this time around. It's right in front of a few markers and apparently near a trailhead. I'm just gonna see if I can find the trailhead itself. Google Maps is telling me to go this way, but I feel like it's actually that way. Either way, let's go for a little walk here, see if we can find the trailhead and then start climbing. Turning back now, came in from the east and I don't remember seeing any trailhead, so I'm gonna guess it's on the other side. That means heading back the direction I came from. We are not in the Rio Grande National Forest anymore. We are in the Gunnison National Forest, looking for the Cochetopa Pass. Back the direction I came. Again, no trailhead on this side. I'm gonna check a little bit further going east, and if there's nothing, I'm gonna pull up Google Maps, look for something that looks like a path, and just start heading north. And a path going north. Perfect. Oh, closed area. Foot and horse permitted. Yeah. I hadn't really thought about it until my dad asked me, but the elevation is definitely making hiking a little bit harder to breathe. I guess the first step in dealing with that is knowing it, so I'm already one step ahead of the game. This path is not as well traveled. It's still kind of clear to me which direction to go, and generally I'm just gonna head north. Oh my God. Yeah, that was fine. Super easy hiking. I'm fine. I got my breath. This is a pretty steep grade. This would be a nice hike in solitude. We have a little bit of a clearing here and still somewhat of a path. Let's just keep following what looks like a path until it doesn't make sense anymore. I think we should head that way. This is interesting. This is a cattle line. Does that mean we're not in the right place? Because that looks pretty inviting. It's a national forest, right? And this is for cattle, not for men or women. And we're on our way. See something that kind of looks like a ridge line a little up ahead. So I'm gonna keep going that way. Fairly certain we have found the ridge line, and there is knockdown barbed wire. Always a good sign. Just gonna head north along the ridge line, catch my breath a bit, because that was a relatively steep ascent. Instead of a bunch of aspen now, we're walking alongside a bunch of pine, and it smells so nice. Pretty wild to think that even the mountains have these cool tattoos now. We're getting a bit closer to the top of the ridge line. That'd be nice. Lungs could use a breather. Definitely at or near the top of this ridge line. It's a really nice view. That said, it's getting a little bit harder, but we're still within okay zone. It's kind of unfortunate, but all the places I've been, everywhere, even if they feel remote, even if they are remote, you can always hear a plane overhead once in a while. Tough. I'm gonna keep heading north along the ridgeline, try to keep my bearings so I can make my way back. If I'm really ambitious, I know I can swing around and make a loop all the way back to my campsite. Be a little bit tough to find my way, but as long as I basically stick to the cardinal directions, north, east, south, west, in that order, I should make my way back generally to where it is. Love this hike. I really like boondocking, and boondocking tends to lend to hikes like this, but I did notice that even at campgrounds, they also tend to be near really nice hikes. So I don't discount campgrounds for the lack of hikes, especially accessible hikes. Just leave your campsite, walk over, and then get going. northeast. Look at the bend in this guy. This fellow looks like he just needs a nap. And you're a good friend. How long have you been like this? You lazy? Or are you just cool? Oh yeah, see, this guy's not lazy, he's cool. And it looks like the ridge line ascends again right here. And we might be able to get to a nice vantage point up there. Let's see where my heart rate lands this time. A bit harder than I anticipated. You can see a little bit more of this beautiful forest, these hills. So let's head up there a little bit. Lose my breath again. Risk heart failure. But worth it. There's a strange debarked half tree right here. I don't know what that's about. We can kind of see here I'm facing south. All right, so if I wanted to head back to where I'm camped, the blue dots, I can just head down this way. I do want to make my way around here a little bit and then come around a little bit more. Before I came on this hike, I made sure to download the map for this area on Google Maps. I do have the All Trails app and my Garmin watch and the app that comes with that. And I could use the compass on my Garmin watch, and I could use All Trails to navigate a little bit more. But I found that using Google Maps is really good with the GPS. And I could always check my cardinal direction and double check it using my Garmin watch if I need to. But generally speaking, I'm not too far from camp. I haven't hiked far enough. I know where the sun is. I know my general direction. So I can rely on the GPS of Google Maps and the direction pointer there to inform me on where to go. Of course, a lot of times I just use my eyeballs. Oh man, I see an amazing ridgeline over there. Okay, let's head that way. And I just look for what's cool and I start to head towards it. Different coloration and the jutting rocks and the line formed by that ridge over there caught my eye. Oh wow. Lightning strike? What does this? I don't know. Witchcraft. Really getting to the top of this ridgeline now. I can see a little bit of rain in the distance. See the rain over there. We're gonna walk around this little drop off here and then make our way south so we can start heading back to camp. I don't think it's gonna rain on my head, but it might. It's a little bit cool for that. I prefer not to get rained on. I am feeling the first drops of rain, so I'm gonna make my way to the tree cover in case it does start pouring. A little bit of cover is better than no cover. And the aspens are nice, but the pines provide better coverage. There's a couple hawks here. I'm gonna see if I can get them. Cool to see this side of the hill, the north side, which gets less sun, and how the aspen, they look very different. They're like twisted on this side, and there's more pine. These hawks might be warning me, don't come near our nest. I'm just walking this way, guys. I don't have any money, and I just want to be on my way. There it is. Beautiful. All right, they're very active and doing a few flybys. So I think they don't want me to go that way, because their nest is probably that way. They might have juveniles, but I do want to go that way. In fact, I want to go more this way to see what this line is. Might be a path, might just be a change in the topography, but I want to check it out. Look at these aspen. Boy, they're fighting for their lives out here, trying to get to that sunlight, I guess. And I think the hawks are also letting me know, hey, we're ready to fight for our lives. In fact, I think I see where their nest is. It's on that tall pine over there. Kind of dead one. I'm just gonna walk over here just a little bit. I don't want to disturb them too much. I'm already clunking along here. We did get eyes on the mystery line from Google Maps. Miniature Valley, headed that way. Boy, do these look appetizing. Should I risk it? No. It's getting a little bit dense over here. Oh boy, do I try it? Let's see what we're made out of. Oh, Mother of Christ, why have I tried this? This is a mistake. I regret this. No, it's fine. Despite how thick it looks here, I know as long as I keep going straight into the right into the straight, that I will find a path, probably a dirt path, probably to the campground that's been abandoned for 50 years, but is close by. Oh, you temptress, you know no bounds. Let's find some more level ground, even if there are more obstacles in the way. Some level ground, tree barrier in the way. Let's just break this off. Oh, she's durable. I don't trust any of you though. Now another obstacle. Oh, and the delicious berries. Look at the aspen here. Wow. So here's our path. As they say, we're not quite out of the woods yet, but we are on what looks like a path trodden by someone or something. And you can see here, Google does not tell a lie. And now, I would say that we're officially out of the woods. Oh, would you look at that? A nice path for me. Out of the woods and into the meadow. It's about a 3.3 mile hike from the campsite over the ridge to here. And I'd say it's about another mile and a half back to camp if I took the dirt path that I know that's coming up. So I'm walking back along the dirt path now. And I don't even want to look that way. But to the left, well, they can't see them, but I can, and they're looking right at me. There's a herd of cattle. My best friends, the ones that can't take a joke. I'm just gonna keep it moving. I suppose the division between the Rio Grande National Forest and the Gunnison National Forest is right where I'm camping. Man, it's starting to rain a little bit. Those cattle are all staring me down over there. I have to walk this way. I'm gonna seek some tree cover. It did start raining. And the aspen are just not doing a good job. Let's see if we can find a pine. We have a Bluetooth tree over here. It's pretty high-tech stuff for this part of the world. I don't want to mess with those temperamental cattle. I think we should be good. I can see them. They certainly can hear me. Oh, hey, big boy. Okay, I'm out of here. You're right. Back into the trees. Oh man, how did we ever make it out of the woods? We're so loud. Oh, now they're all Cows can't climb trees. That I'm sure of. Oh, this is thick though. Okay, let's just go along the road and be quiet. I can hear the thunder and I could see the cattle. I actually think that these cattle are my spirit animals. But they don't like me. I made fun of their leader. Okay. I decided to take a shortcut. Maybe that was not the right move because there are a bunch of cattle along the path I want to go down. This is a different herd. Looks like they don't know me. I don't know them. Okay, they're more friendly than the other ones. This one's even got a cell phone. So maybe they're, you know, more modern. I don't know. I guess I'll walk around. Oh, son of a gun. Those don't look friendly. He's got a cell phone too though. That way? I wish we could get closer actually, but after the other night's incident, I think I know better. When I was thinking about what I need to prepare for and worry about on this part of the trip, I did not have cattle high on the list. Now they're near the top. We cleared a little meadow back under some tree cover. Temperature's cooling down quite a bit, I think because of the storm rolling in. So far no more cattle. So it looks like the shortcut is paying off. And we just have to head right now. So we'll cut through this a little bit more and then we'll head right. This is good timing for me. It just started raining again. Lightly, but still raining. And my path is converging with this tree cover. What are you, delicious thing? Here we have a fork in the road. So what do? Consult the map. It looks more right. This is the most wicked pine I've seen yet. I'm so tired. This is an aspen, not a pine. I'm sorry, ma'am. That was on me. That's a mistake on my part. You're beautiful. What do we see over there? The rains start to come down. Home, sweet home. Let's clean up a little bit, eat some lunch, and I think that's it for today. Since it's very unlikely that I'll be outside for any part of the rest of the day, and I'll spend the rest of the day inside the casita doing some work, I'm going to show you what it's like to shower as a 6-foot tall person inside a casita camper. There are 2 things I need to do before actually getting in the shower. First thing is to turn on the water pump. Bingo. And then we're gonna turn on the propane water heater. And I've actually already turned it on. Let's see here. But normally when you would turn it on, the light would turn on for a few seconds or a few minutes. We'll start to warm up the water. Usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes in my experience. And now I'm gonna stuff myself inside this beautiful bathroom. I am disrobed and ready to put myself in here. I'm gonna get in, close the door behind me. I'm now sitting up straight, but I'll be squatting for most of this. I'm gonna bring the shower curtain to my side, remove my makeshift bath mat, and put it on the toilet. This is where things get a little tricky. First part is rinse, then lather, and then rinse again. Loofah thing down, shower head down. We're gonna turn on the water, the hot water first, and the cold water. You can hear the water pump turn on. I actually want to conserve water, so I'm just gonna start blasting. And it's very cold. Rinse down. Water feels really good when it's warm. It is cold out here, so it gets the water nice and cold in that tank. Still squatting. A little bit of shampoo first. That way I can blind myself and not be able to see anything. Then I'm gonna loofah. I actually don't really mind taking a shower in here. It is nice. this type of showering, military shower, some people call it. It's actually not that bad. Hole in the squat after a 6-mile hike. Okay, we're gonna let go a little bit. Make sure I bump my head against things. Make sure I'm still alive. Taking showers like this with my normal water usage, my water tank, 23-gallon water tank, will usually last about a week. That's if I'm being careful and I have my gallon jugs and other jugs for drinking water. So we're gonna do the same process of rinse. Okay, we've showered. If it was later in the night and I hadn't already eaten dinner, I'd probably sit down or continue to squat and brush my teeth in here. But it's a little early for that. So let's put the shower curtain back around this vent tube. Never had to do that one-handed. It just start to dry off a little bit in here. But I don't want to come out there sopping wet. And that's pretty much it. Nice and clean now. Normally I finish drying out here, then I'll put everything back in place. I'll let the loofah hang out here, let it dry up a little bit, and put my makeshift bath mat back down. And that's it, we're showered. The last steps, of course, turning off the water pump and making sure the propane heater is off, so we don't waste electricity or propane unnecessarily. Now for the post shower, with the low headspace, it's much better to sit down or even kneel down when I comb my hair. That's pretty much it for the post shower routine. That should wrap it up for this video. So thank you for watching. Until next time. Now we're gonna wet the loofah. We're getting some pretty serious anti-tire talk.